Box 25 at 26. And if you saw our last video, you saw we pretty much completed the entire top portion of the body. So what could be in this huge box? Better stay tuned. This is your Geek Fix. So here's a big box, which I'm kind of starting to run out of room for these things. Put it over here. If you saw our last episode, you probably saw that we didn't have all the parts that we needed. I don't know if we're gonna have some of those. Maybe we'll have some of the makeup parts in here, but I think they were parts that went underneath here for a Lazy Susan that the stand is supposed to be on. And then I got, it looks like more assembly of the stand. What is this? Assembly guide 14. Oh, this is the stand assembly, and this is an assembly check, which I think is to make sure. Oh yeah, this is where we get to start tightening things up or making sure that they are hooked together right, which is cool. These magazines go from 95 through to 98, which leaves only 2 stages thereafter to complete this, which in my world, I'll be doing that tonight. Then we've got some big clampy parts. I think this is for connecting this bottom half together. And then we've got all sorts of other side hip pieces, I think. And more side hip pieces. With how much we already have on the table, I honestly thought we pretty much had everything we needed, but I mean, these are all big pieces. Not a surprise, this is a big box. The last box, box 26, which is over here next to me, is not that big. Just a reminder, the reason why I have multiple boxes at one time isn't because they're shipping it all to me at once, or that I'm lucky and get a whole bunch of them. It's because there was a delay at one point in time, and then working on the R2 as well and doing some other things, I got behind, and so at this point in time it just looks like I'm completing one about every week, but the truth be told, these came about once a month, so it has been about 2 years now. In these magazines we've got more War Machine. Seems like they're just trying to go through all the War Machine models, which makes it sound as if we already did all of you know, all of the Iron Man models and completed those. I don't think we did, because there's so many of those, although you know they all got blown up. That's a cool picture. Oh, here we go. Stark Saga. Got more in here about Tony Stark of the different universes. Then we start getting into like the Submariner and Wolverine, and of course War Machine, more about War Machine. So I'm starting off with number 95, which is right here. And so for this one, I'm going to need my bag number 95. So that's 98. 95 right here. So opening that up, whoop, a little bit. Oh man. Of course there's always some bags in there. We got IP, LP, and SP. Oh, this is an SP, which I don't really need, but LP and UP, which is interesting. I haven't used UP up till now. Opening this section up, woo, like that, and I think we got more cover pieces here. So says gonna be taking this piece right here, and I'm going to be taking, which of these? Yeah, this one. No? This one. Yes, this one. Right here. And and we are going to be attaching that so it kind of goes on like this, I guess. And I'll be putting a screw down through there, just like that. And that screw is an LP screw. That's an up screw. LP. So I'm guessing there's another one that's gonna be like this. Again, that has to go on top, right? All the way on through. And until it's tight. Okay. Perfect. And then, after we've done that, we're gonna bring around this piece. This piece is going to be hooking on these holes over here. Just like here and here. Okay, just like that. And we're doing that using IP screws. Oh, great. Okay, plastic to plastic, so I'm not gonna overdo it. And then, oops, don't want to go too far again, like I said. All right, once we've got those on, then I'm bringing this part around, the metalish piece that has this locking mechanism, keeping it at this angle, and I'm hooking it into this little slotted area like this, I guess. That's how that looks, like that. Then we're using LP screws in the corner to attach it. Oh, it's only going to be attached by one screw. Jeez. Right over here. Whew. Sometimes. The other thing about filming is lights being in the right area versus in my eyes. Aha, here we go. So, screwing that down. But I do want to be careful. I can tell it's going to strip it pretty soon. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, got all that. Holds that to that. So on and so forth. Yeah. That's one LP screw. And then we're putting another LP screw in. This time I'm flipping it over though. Like this. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. 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 And all right. Then I'm attaching this piece right here. This piece right here. I'm going to be attaching this direction. No, it is this direction. Yeah, just like this. And then locking in that one with an up screw, or UP screw, I should say. Putting my UP screw. Okay. That's that for right now. And so now we go on to 96. All right, looks like several things are going to be happening now. All kinds of stuff. This is 96 right here. Okay. Yeah, I don't get how there could be so many pieces that we have now and still not have enough pieces. How are we still opening big parts when we have so many big parts? All right. These are interesting. Okay, so we got those. We got plenty of screws right here. So we got our up screws, or UP screws. Oh, and there's more screws in here, which include some IP screws and some GP screws, which we've used before. And yeah, so we're going to be bringing out this piece right here. We're going to be bringing out, I think this piece right here is what it's saying. Yeah. And then this piece right here. And this screw, this spring right there. All right. And now, what we're going to be doing is making another little snappy button area. So we're just putting this inside of here, just like that. And then we're going to be taking that spring and we're going to be putting it right here, just like that. And then we're going to be taking this part. Well, this isn't as complex as some of the other ones. We're just kind of hooking it across the top here. And then, what kind of screws are we doing that with? IP screws. IP screws. So, these are IP screws. Okay, looks like I need 2, so I'm going to put in 2. And there we go. Now, got a little part that I guess technically pushes in and out. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. Or pushes, it would be pushing this direction, right? I don't know. It might be just so that it can quickly clip. Not so dramatic. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking, fit the lower back set. Is this the lower back set? It is. In this, so here's this piece. Here's this piece. And it does look like it goes like this. Oh, sure enough. Huh. Oh, maybe. Okay, so let's see here. The screws we're using are up screws. It's working, so I guess I did it something right. I don't want to. Oh, look at that. Got it just magnetized enough. And that one is going to come together, kind of force itself into place. Perfect. I was a little nervous about that one, but in the end, look at that. But anyway, okay, so, all right. So, yeah. Now, we got a couple of little pieces that go on here, it looks like. This one right here goes like, goes like this. Just like that. Perfect. And then this one over here covers things up this direction. Boy, I'd hate to mess up and have to pull that stuff back off. Hope I didn't. But at any rate, looks nice and clean now. No screw holes, so that's good. And then, putting this to the side, we made these a while back. And now, it seems that we're going to be doing some things with them. So there's one that has just one hole right here. I'm going to be taking that one first, 71B. And then I'm going to be taking these pieces right here. And I'm going to be putting it just like so. So I tried multiple times to show how to put this little piece in and then lock it down. And I'm having a hard time doing it. Basically, this is a part we put in before. It just adds a little bit of additional friction for us to be able to move those joints a little more tightly. But filming that close up and then being able to hold it on while also screwing on these is difficult. In fact, it's just difficult as it is. So it took me 2 or 3 times. Also with some of the other joints we did, because it makes that ball joint not fit to the point that you're probably not going to be able to get it on very smoothly. I'd also recommend screwing on the screws on the opposite side. So start at one, then go to the next, then go to the next, then go to the next. That's the only other way that also we're able to slowly tighten that down without it breaking off or losing one of the pieces. Okay, and there you go. Got 2 of those. Woo! All right, now it says what you can do is you can take these, connecting those together using the LP screws. That's why there's more holes on one of them than there is on the other. You can have more access. All right. Now we're bringing around another piece here. This piece right here. We're gonna be taking that. It says, see these little things? It slides in like this. Just like that. Interesting. Okay, and then, wait a minute. Double-sided tape around it first. Oh, here we go. Double-sided tape. It's right here. Okay. So 2 of those, I guess, around those posts. Okay. So that just to kind of hold them in place. Oof. And then put one right here. Just like that. Ugh, there's one. Aha! And then again, stick that down onto here as much as I can. And wrap it around. Stick it on the other side. Okay. So now that we've done that, we can now slide it in here permanently. Turning it around first. And going just like... Well, now they don't really fit, but I guess they will definitely be stuck in place. Alright, just like that. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take that part, just like that, and we're going to be bringing back... Did we already put these together? No, we didn't. So literally what we're going to be doing right now. We need that one and that one. That one. Okay. And then it's a matter of finding out which side's which, right? This one says R. This one says R. And this one says L. So these are the left. Okay. No, it said do the right first. That's what it said. And so we're sticking, see how these posts are? We're sticking those in here, just like that. Other portion of that right hip. And we're putting it, so one side small on that side, one side larger on this side. Clicking them together, just like that. Then we're connecting those using a KP screw. 2 KP screws actually. Then I got another KP screw. And that one goes, yeah, right there. Okay. Just the opposite side, literally. And, okay. Then there's also one that goes right here. Oh, that's a GP screw. That one goes just like that. Okay. And then we're going on to the other side. Doing the same thing, same difference. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was wondering about this. I had this sitting aside. Now, right is going to be this side. The left is going to be this side. This looks like this, and I guess we just put them on here, snapping that on there like that. This one goes the opposite direction. So same direction actually. And there we go. Okay. Got those on. Now we're gonna be putting some little black things on the bottoms of these. Okay. Taking that, just sticking it onto the bottom of this as evenly as I can. Look at that, that's pretty good. Did that. Now the other one as well, doing the same thing. There we go. All right, got those on there like that. Standing those over there for a minute. I'm bringing back my legs, which now we're gonna be doing some special stuff with. You remember that these can open like this already. Now we're going to be adding some more details just above that. So I'm going to be grabbing these things, 1 and 2. And wait, I don't know which one's which. This one's the left leg. That is a right leg. Is this the left leg? Yeah. You see right here, there's some notches right there. And I'm just kind of pushing it in, directly in on that. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Seems like that could pop off, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I pushed it until it clicked. So now it kind of opens up like that. And that's it. You just push it on. That's what I'm doing on the other leg too. Again, I'm going to be pushing that on. So stick it on like that. push it all the way through, like that. And now it goes like that. That's kind of neat, admittedly. And I got the backs of his legs all complete. And then, but that's not all. Oh no, that's not all. Now we're gonna be taking our legs, and I gotta figure out now which one's the right and which one's the left. So this is this leg right here. And then I'm taking, and I'm putting this, just like this. Like that, I guess. Yeah, that's it. And then we're getting the other side of that leg. We're just sliding that over the other side. Just like this. And then, what am I using now, man? GPs, more of these GP screws, these little short ones. Looks like quite a few. We need 4. I'm looking at my quarter scale over there. And I think the legs are the same height as my quarter scale figure. To give you a little idea of how big he is, we'll see when I'm all done with him. I can stand them next to each other. I have Iron Man in every scale, so I could actually display that as well. Alright, very cool. Now we're pulling some other parts that we stored away back in the past. Alright, so I'm taking this piece right here and throwing it, you gotta throw it down like hard like that. And then we're gonna stick it on the back of the leg like this. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, is that all I do? You stick it on? No. Wrap double. Oh, we're just doing the double-sided tape thing? Oh, no. Okay. That's okay. It's a good thing, buddy. We have an exact number of double-sided tapes, by the way, so be careful. So why not screw it into place? I don't know. But that's not what they want to do, so that's not what we get to do. So putting that there. Get another one here. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright, then we stick it on. Okay. Pushing it through those 2 holes. Locking it into place, it says, technically. Popping off one of the other pieces that we put on a long time ago. Also something we might have to, as much as I hate to glue things, at the same time I feel like some of these really need to be glued. That was it for that. I pushed that on. And then I guess I'm just pushing this on next. Just like, ooh. These might stay on because it is really hard to push in. So, okay. So you got this whole area like this. Next, we bring over these, and question of which one on which. I guess it's this one right here, because where all the holes are. I put that like that, and then I'm going to be screwing in some IP screws. Okay, 2, and then we just stick on the gold piece. Okay, there we go. Popping that in there like that, and good enough. One leg is complete. I'm guessing I'm doing all the same things on the opposing leg. I am. Okay, a little more tricky because the leg can't position as flat as it did on the other side. Okay. And then we put this piece, we gotta get the 2 stickers for this one. Okay, wow, look at that. It's pretty sturdy actually when it's together like that. I'm not surprised, I was thinking it wouldn't be, and it really quite very much is. There they go. And so there's that. Now I do need to fix something on the legs, just right here. piece right here. Yeah, it looks like it might be. I don't know. Is it? Yep, that's it. That's how it's supposed to go, right? Chink, like that. And then, so I need to screw those in using some kind of screw. I'm gonna put on these. Okay, now it's working. So we've got some legs here, and then you'll notice that one of the things that these legs can do is we can pop out these parts like here and here, just like that, which is kind of cool. And he stands pretty good so far. I mean, that's pretty definitely standing. Put those legs over here. Wait, are we still only to 97? Haha. Oh, yes, we are. We are only to 97. Okay. Let's see. 97. That's this one right here. Yeah. Open it up. And we've got some screws in this one, too. That over there. We got a couple sets of springs. Oops, one of which just popped out. Like that. Alright, so what we're going to do here is pretty short and straightforward. We're going to be taking, begin by putting together 97D onto the peg. 97D is not, oh, this says left. This one also says left. So those two go together. These two go together. They're basically the same mechanisms. We're going to do twice. And so one on each side. One over here. And then we got the two springs here. One on this side. One on this side. And there we go. Put this part onto this little peg. I'm going to slide it into here like this and down into this hole down here. And then I'm going to bring this part over here, and I'm trying to get the pin to go up into it just right as I pull the pegs together. Oh, I got it. Look at that. I did it. And now I've got to hook them all together using these screws that I just pulled out. I think I'm going to start off with this one down here. And now the next one I want to do is up here, I guess. And then we do one more. Okay, perfect. And I don't know why we don't have another screw right there. Why aren't we doing a screw right there? It looks like there is a screw, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a hole. And we're just waiting for the opportunity to screw it together. So do the same thing now. On this side, I get my little latch here, my little spring, and that's one, and two. There's 3 LP screws, yeah, there's only 3. But again, I feel like there should be one right here. It feels like that, I mean, that would make it perfect. But maybe there's something I don't know about this yet. At any rate, stage 2, we're going to be bringing our legs back, which are pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And then we're bringing this, no, not that, this right here, the bum's in the back, this side's in the front, sliding it down like that till it snaps. Oh my gosh, it just did. It just snapped, but I see what I have to do next, and I don't see that I have much room to do it. Next I gotta take an LP screw right there. See that hole right there? Gotta put it right on into there. Okay. It is recommending I use the other screwdriver, probably because it's a little bit shorter. Let's see if it works. The problem with this is you scratch the legs trying to get to the spot in his crotch to be able to screw in a stupid screw. On both sides, by the way. Both sides. Okay. Okay. Put that over there for a second. Oh, painful. Painful. This is looking like we're almost there. Looking like we're almost there. One more bag, one more magazine. Whew. 98. Oh man, look at all these parts here. Again, I'm not really sure where these parts go. I mean, it looks like his body's pretty much assembled. Okay. Should have live streamed one of these. That would have been good. Okay. Now, last section. Although then you'd have to deal with me doing all the rebuilding stuff, which is a little weird. I have to redo something. I've had to redo a couple things tonight that I just misunderstood from the directions. Panel pieces, I don't know. Alright, so we're taking 98A and 98B. So basically I'm using this piece right here and this one right here, and then what I'm doing on the inside, I am connecting these parts right here, and then we are using a couple of these screws right here to put it into place. Okay, like that. After that, we take this other one, and this one should fit just like this, right? Right. Just like that. Also. Oh man. I still don't see where it's marked. But by the shapes, I'm guessing what goes where. So it should be those two like that. Then this, nope, not this one first. This one with this one, right? Yep. Same kind of thing. Screwing those together. I have this crazy feeling like we're just about to put them all together. I mean, he just needs the two sections attached to each other, and then we're done, basically. So, oh man, that would be cool. That'd be really, really cool. And then, okay, so we got those. We got these two. We got these two. And then, what we do, oh, don't fail me now. Oh, we are doing it right now, man. So there's two, interesting. So basically the whole idea behind this is that there's two ways that he can be put together. I thought these were all just for one assembly. And the truth is, like this one right here is for him to have a slightly different angle, like right here. So I mean, it's an option. So basically, there's different ways you can stick them together. Is what it's saying. Of course, it looks like I also have to take off the front plates in order to make the other one work. But, and then these are for the lower half. That's if I want to do that. Stage 3 assembly of action pose. I don't know if I want to do an action pose. If it takes that much to do it, is to actually disassemble them and then put them together. It's just too much for me. I think. And honestly, if they're letting me do the action pose, then why not just let me put them together? I mean, right? Seems like it makes sense. You ready for this? I know. I didn't say to do it. I know. Like that. Okay. Let's say I stood them like this. I'm going to bring this up here like this. I think it should should just slot on. Just like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Wow! He's standing by himself. Oh, he's about he's about a quarter larger than a fourth. So definitely big. And I mean, look at him. He's standing pretty tall here. I'm gonna get my other stand. Oh man, that is beautiful. Beautiful. So there are 2 other magazines that are in here, and those magazines are focused on more of the premium base. The downside to that is, as you can see, I still don't have yet, I have to reorder these wheel bearings so that way it can spin, and then we're assembling these other pieces that are going to go on top of that, which I've got right here in this package. And then there's this magazine, which goes through and just basically makes sure, it's called the assembly check, to make sure that you put things together adequately, and whether or not you need to go back and do certain things, and little tips and tricks for along the way. I almost feel like I should have read this before I did the rest of it, but it didn't tell you to do that, so I don't know. It looks like basically he is put together and assembled. Want to thank Fanhome for providing us with this model to be able to review, but they also gave us a promo code, so if you're interested in purchasing this, use the code Tony Stark. Also, I'll continue to review these as they come out, so if you can't get it, you can also experience this by proxy. Remember to like, subscribe, comment below, keep watching. This is your Geek Fix.